WANDAVISION has arrived.
People are on the verge of discovering our secret.
This Friday, nothing can prepare you for what's next.
We just don't know what to expect.
WANDAVISION, original series now streaming only on Disney+.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. We got a brand new TV spot for WandaVision today, which has been customary of Marvel Entertainment since the show's release about 3 weeks ago. In this one, however, a brand new shot of a scene we need to talk about, as well as a ton of official updates from WandaVision's head writer and creator. It's talking about not only Pietro's involvement with the show, but the importance of the post-credit scenes. We're going to break down the brand new scene in this TV spot, as well as the interview with the WandaVision creator and everything he had to say about the show. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation at 800,000 subscribers, as well as subscriptions to Disney Plus for WandaVision. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So first up, this brand new scene in the TV spot for this upcoming episode 4, which means we're going to get to see what's going on here. Now, it looks like a helicopter trying to fly through the barrier, perhaps the same exact helicopter we've seen several times in that same scene they showed us during this TV spot, trying to finally penetrate. And I think that plays directly into what we saw last episode. Guys, if you think it was a coincidence that Monica Rambeau's character was there from S.W.O.R.D. in order to sort of be a part of Wanda's birth and see what's going on, spy on Wanda, it's not a coincidence at all. This is evidence of S.W.O.R.D. sending their agents in, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, interfere and or interact in any way they can. Now, when Monica Rambeau is expelled last week from this sort of pseudo-reality, she glows with the same red hue we've seen from Scarlet Witch's powers in the past, and you see that color on full display as this helicopter tries to fly in. Now, we don't know the fate of this helicopter. Maybe he'll end up miniature and in the bushes. Hard to see how the pilot would survive at that. However, given Paul Bettany's quote that this next episode would blow our mind, we are expecting S.W.O.R.D. to become a little more active in what's ever going on, and for them to zoom out both metaphorically and the way they did at the end of episode 3, so that we all can get a wider picture of what's going on. And see what they did there? Now, in an interview on Entertainment Tonight Online, they spoke with the head writer and creator on WandaVision, Zach Schaefer, about what's to come in the upcoming series. Although he couldn't answer some questions specifically, he gave us some insight. One of the first questions they asked is, I know everyone sat through the first episode credits waiting for something. Did you ever consider post-credit scenes with each episode? He said, we looked at the show in a lot of different ways and a lot of different structural ways. But yeah, that's a tricky question and I'm having trouble dodging it, which means there is still something to be found in the post-credit scenes that we get, which just really run the credits. Entertainment Tonight then follows up with this question. My follow-up might be even harder because I don't know if I'll get a chance to talk to you again before the finale. To be prepared, should we sit through those final credits? I would say that in any Marvel property, he answers, you should watch the thing in its entirety no matter what. That's what I would say. And really, you have to look in between the lines at his answer. Of course, he's dodging this question because there probably is some sort of post-credit scene, much in the way at the end of the series we got with The Mandalorian. But in their next question where they say, quote, and they are beautiful credits, in more and more episodes you watch, like, oh, there's the pavilion, they did the magic show. Okay, those are the butterflies from the nursery with new things to connect each time. There probably are Easter eggs and pointed ones in the post-credit scenes we're already getting, but I'm thinking he's dodging the question about a post-credit scene for the series that might come at the end. They then go on to ask him this, quote, I need to talk to you about the moment from the last episode that everyone is talking about, which is Wanda bringing up Pietro and his death for the first time since Age of Ultron. What was the backstory for when, where, and how that moment would come to be? Quote, so my approach with Wanda was to look at the entirety of the woman, right? All of herself and all of her experiences and all of her trauma, and losing Pietro is a big part of that, and having the twin is a big part of that as well. As far as the placement of it, that was a lot of work in the writer's room, was when do we have these moments? When do we reveal things? When do we delve into authenticity? Because the sitcom stuff, there's a patina of happy false environment and happy false self in a little bit, so it made sense to me in that moment to have some emotional honesty. Quote, I've always wished we could have gotten more Aaron Taylor Johnson Pietro, so I have my fingers crossed that he'll pop up here. I obviously know you aren't going to tell me that, but now that it's been brought up, how much of Pietro's memory will play into the series going forward? And this is what he had to say, quote, "It is so hard to answer these questions. They're very good questions. But again, it's about Wanda's internal life and what her experiences and feelings are. That's what we're going to explore." The next question was, quote, "Another thing that's been fun week to week is seeing the theories about the in-sitcom commercials. People think that they might represent Wanda's trauma. Some are predicting that these actors in them are Wanda and Pietro's parents. How close have you seen people getting to cracking that a bit?" Quote, "I actually haven't paid very close attention to the commercial speculation because there's too much to look at. The commercials, people are very focused on the Easter eggs of it and the meaning of it, which is great, and I want that. I want fans to be engaged that way. But also, when I watched the shows, I'm reminded that it's a structural thing. When you watch a sitcom, commercial breaks were part of the rhythm of the show, so that sort of dip away and come back actually very much part of the fabric of the sitcom aesthetic." They then asked, quote, "Fans connected with the most recent commercial for Hydra Soak to an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which would be one of the few times the MCU has ever connected back to those Marvel shows. Was that an intentional connection? Are they sniffing in the right spots here?" And he answers, quote, "This is where I'm going to talk about something entirely different. What can we talk about?" He laughs and says it rained yesterday. Obviously, he has to dodge any spoilers here. Now, in a couple more questions, they follow up with talking about what's going on with Vision and some of the featurettes. We got the Grim Reaper Easter egg in episode 2. Will Wonder Man and Grim Reaper be in this? To which he answers, "I'm just going to take this opportunity to applaud you for your deep dives. You're a very close viewer, an internet comer, and that is great." Last question. One of these things I'm very excited about, and I know many people are excited about this in the series, is introducing Monica Rambeau. She is a dream of a person. We only see her Geraldine thus far. What was the most important part of Monica Rambeau as a character for you to capture? He goes, "You're correct. She's such a fantastic talent, such a pleasure to watch and be around. She's a lovely person. I was lucky enough to contribute to Captain Marvel's script, and that movie is so much about the strength of women. Maria's character is incredibly strong, single mother, and so for me with Monica, it was a lot about doing service to that group of women and what they stand for, and coming from a military family, being women in the military early when it was very difficult. So it was a lot of that legacy that fed into the character, Monica, and her internal metal, and that really makes a lot of sense when you think about it, considering where we just saw her was entering the pseudo reality, knowing that it's probably dangerous, and whatever her power set may be in the future, she's certainly no match for Scarlet Witch right in this moment. We could speculate about the possibility of post-credit scenes at the end of this series all day. Oh, and trust me, we will in coming weeks. But for now, guys, let me know all your thoughts down below about these new scenes and what you think the post-credit scene is going to be at the end of the series. Plus, which Easter eggs have you already spotted in the post-credits that we do get? Even though they seem limited, there is new stuff in there every week. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 at 800,000 subscribers, as well as this Friday, we'll be announcing the past 2 winners for the Disney Plus subscriptions, and we'll keep giving them out every week that WandaVision is out on Fridays. If you want to be entered to win any of the prizes or the future prizes here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. The best way of doing that is to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep with the content, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and over on Twitter under the handle IamFires. You can find me on Spotify with original music under All Fires, and streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Novellin. There are links down in the description to all 4. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.